What's going on, guys? We're going to take a look at something that may be suspicious to some of you all in the Doom Tower, and then we're going to explain how it actually happens. So that is, if you go to the current rotation, which literally just reset this morning, and you click rankings, well, Tyraku is currently top of the clan by 20 floors, which, how does that even make sense? And then you look at the global rankings, and you can see this player is top of the rankings with 70 floors done. That is crazy. So how are these players on day one getting 70 Doom Tower floors done when they've only gotten 10 keys? Well, I want to go over that, and then I want to explain, the best of my ability, how you too could make this happen. So what they're doing is using these gold keys that are from the Revival Path rewards. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's no other way to get this. So I claim the gold keys, I jump in here, and now I can do the next 10 floors. Now, if you have the Revival Path, I'm going to go over how you can actually get this to activate on your account. If you purchase it, you're going to get 20, 40, 60 gold keys total. If you save them, they're in your inbox for 90 days, 99 days, I guess. If you save them, then you can go all in on the Dark Fae rotation, which goes to, I guess, the next point. If you end up coming back to raid, well, if you're watching this video, you're probably already back. But if you ever decide to take a break, the best time to come back is when the Dark Fae rotation is within those 90 days or so. So that way you're able to come back and do the best rotation with as much farming as possible. Now, how do you actually get the Revival Path to activate? I went and searched on the internet, Reddit specifically, where they're never wrong, right? To see what the conditions were required basically to have the Revival Path pop up. And this is what some of the players said. It's only 21 days, my friend. 90 days was a thing, I believe. I'm pretty sure you have all the time you need. Not really sure what that's supposed to mean, but waited 25 days, no referral going, removed all referral accounts leveled 56, so not level 60, which is going to be interesting. Revival Path is right there. So that's the first Reddit post. The next Reddit post says very similar stuff about the 30 days. Basically, they said if you want the Revival Path, just follow 3 steps. Get level 60 just to be safe. You don't have to, though. We saw it in the previous screenshot. Buy a gym pack and then go offline for 30 days. That sounds like the best way. You hit all the things. Like some people were saying that you have to be a spender to get the Revival Path to pop up, but other people said that they're free to play and they got it after a while not being on. So if you know a free to play player, you may get it. This person says, just check my 3 free to play alts that I haven't touched in 6 months. They all have one. They only have recall quests. Yeah, sure, your free-to-play mate isn't buying gym packs on the sly. Maybe he is. Let's see. You checked a referral account and had the Revival Path and never spent a cent on it. It was a lot longer than a month that I hadn't logged on. Maybe spenders come back and get it sooner. But this comment right here seems to be the safest way to actually get this. So if you're level 60, you've purchased a gym pack on the account, and you go offline for 30 days, then you should be able to get the Revival Path. Now, with that said, if you were ever considering taking a break in raid, maybe you have a different account, maybe you want to create a free-to-play account, maybe who knows what your reasons may be. Would this actually be worth it? I want to hear from you guys if you think it would be or not, because if you're going offline for a month, you're missing a month worth of summons, a month worth of clan ball stuff, a month worth of energy, a month worth of progression, though you do get the arena gold ticket, which will instantly boost you to classic arena gold, gold 4, I think, or maybe gold 1. I don't remember. I wish they made one for tag team arena as well, or 3v3, because I don't like having to climb up on this account all the way from bronze into gold. Nobody's going to beat me in this tier because this account is very established. But either way, neither here nor there. The Revival Path has a few benefits. One, you have your free top row level here, which is actually pretty solid. The purchase row is $20. You're getting some very good value for what you actually spend. And then you have your bonuses you can activate. Now, this first one I activated was the Faction Wars, which is crazy because if you get the extra keys each day for Faction Wars, which you should be doing, you're going to get all of these added to all of the keeps. So you're going to have the 6 keys added to all of them. So you're going to have 18 keys per keep, all the keeps open. You're going to have tons of Faction War stuff you can do. And if you activate it at the correct time, you're going to get that one portion. And the next day, you're not going to quite go over to the next day, but you're going to get basically 2 days of full Faction War unlocks. If it resets at like 7 o'clock for you and you unlock all Faction Wars at, say, 4 p.m., it's going to unlock them all again the next day because they're going to stay open like that for 24 hours, which I'm not for sure if it's a bug or not, but it did happen for me, if I recall correctly. And that's a lot of Faction Wars stuff. Now, when you compare to 30 days being offline, it actually may be pretty similar, honestly. How much different would that be? If you had 2 Faction Wars per day, 30 days, 60 Faction Wars, how many factions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 for, okay, so not quite as much, but actually pretty close. Like you're getting half as many, right? But that's assuming you do all your Faction Wars, you do the keys, you do the tag team arena stuff, you get the extra keys every day. So as far as it being worth it to take 30 days off, you're going to get more resources in game during 30 days. The only thing you may not get is Elva, which, I mean, you purchase this for $20, you get a guaranteed Elva, which could be kind of cool. But as far as like, I mean, honestly, this would be tempting. If you're somebody who, for whatever reason, needed to take a break from Raid for 2 weeks and you thought about coming back, or if you've been off for 2 weeks, I would actually just stay off for another 2 weeks and try to get this, honestly, because it is that good that I think that would be worth it. So we have the Faction War unlocks, experience boost, which is not really that great, 50% extra silver from battles. Today I have all potion keeps, which I don't really care about that. The next ones I have left is 50% lower gear costs, and then one other that I forget about. It wasn't really that special, I don't think. But the other two, I didn't really need those. The Faction Wars is super powerful, though. It's a really nice one, especially if you were to use it during a CVC. If you came back, you got in a clan, used that boost, you're going to get some really nice points from CVC. Honestly, you're going to get tons of points in CVC. But basically, I just wanted to share it with you guys. Some of you may have already known this, and if you did, awesome. Let me know down below that this is not new news to you. But I know before this was like a thing people were wondering, like, wow, how is that happening? How are people so far ahead? And it's been talked about before. Like, people know it's revival path. I didn't realize as many people have taken advantage of the revival path as they actually are. There's a lot of people. And nobody on this list's name you should really recognize because they've been gone for a while, right? You may recognize some of them. I'll be climbing up to 40 in just a little bit. I'm not going to purchase the levels to get to 51 because the levels are very expensive to purchase, $5 per level. And I don't really care for my name to be on the leaderboard that much. It would be cool. Don't get me wrong. It would be awesome, but I don't care that much to have my name up there. But I will climb this because this is going to be very, very nice to help me get to the Dark Fae a few days sooner, right? It'll basically be 3 days sooner, more or less. So that's 3 days more of using my silver keys. It's 3 days more of chances at lethal gear, which is the best gear set to forge from Doom Tower, period. Like, it is by far the best. Not even a comparison. It is so, so incredibly good. I mean, lethal and merciless, they're 2 free defense ignore sets that you definitely should be trying to get. But either way, guys, I just want to share that thing. I thought it was pretty cool with you guys. In case you didn't know it, something good to know. And if you ever consider taking a break from Raid, maybe one time you pull a fusion, like you're going for Esme, and you just pull the Esme fusion. You're like, well, I have nothing to do for the next month. Let's go and take a break. That could actually be a decent time to do it, though. Like I said, still, you're going to stall your account in progression because you're not getting the daily login stuff anyways. So the rewards you get from logging in every day are definitely better than the revival path. But if you were to plan it out correctly, you could take a month off, you get the revival path, and not really miss out on that much stuff. The ideal situation would be a poor fusion and a not ideal Doom Tower rotation. If you had those two things together, like if it was really any of the other Doom Tower rotations, you could actually be decently well off. Actually, you could push in the Doom Tower to the top floor, and then as soon as you get to the top floor on hard or whatever, claim your rewards, and then you could take a break. Though, just don't take a break. I just want to share that with you guys, share my opinions. Maybe you're somebody who's been away or have a different account that's been on a break for 2 weeks. Maybe it could be a decent time to just, delay it a little bit longer. Either way, earlier today I made a video, or yesterday, depending on when I upload this, I made a video talking about some purchases you could do in the game. And now we're talking about taking a break from Raid so you can get some Revival Path stuff. So who knows? One day I'm talking about supporting Plarium, and the next day I'm talking about taking a break from Plarium. But guys, best of luck. Let me know if you found this interesting whatsoever. I thought it was kind of cool. The gold keys are a neat implementation. I mean, it's really just a catch-up mechanic to help the players who took a break to get back into the swing of things a little bit quicker, and it's just simply the best to use on Dark Fae. I would not use them in any other rotation, just the Dark Fae, by far the best. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Good luck on the fusion, and I'll catch you in the next one.